All right, what's going on, guys? So typically when I'm streaming, I have a lot of people come in and ask me particular questions about bosses and certain areas of the boss where they're struggling with. And I've noticed that it's hard for me to convey what they should be doing while I'm doing something else. So something I've decided to try is coaching. Now, the goal of this is to help you finish kills that you weren't able to finish before, but you're really close to finishing them, or to fix aspects of your kills so that they're either more consistent or safer slash faster. It's going to depend on, whatever your particular needs are. Consequently, that means that I am not going to be teaching any bosses from scratch, meaning that you have no experience with it. You don't know what the boss does. You just think it'd be cool to kill the boss. You need to have at least watched a video or have tried the boss in order for this to be something that we end up doing. The only other restriction is that the plan is to offer this to paid members. I don't really know what the demand for this is going to be like. So for the time being, I'm just going to say if you're a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube, then you can submit this. And if you're not, I'm still going to keep the form, but it's going to be on a much lower priority. Now, if this ends up being really popular, then I may have it locked behind some other gate just so that my whole life isn't coaching. And if it ends up not being very popular, then I'll just open it up to everyone, whether you're a paid member or not. So here we're just going to go over what the questions are so you guys know what to expect. Are you a subscriber on Twitch or a member on YouTube? Again, this is just to verify that you are a paid member, and I'm making sure that paid members are getting preference. What is your Twitch/YouTube username? This is just to make sure that the person who is saying yes, they are a subscriber can validate that they are a subscriber by saying, hey, this is my account. What's your Discord username? This is just so I can contact you and so we can actually set up a time for you to do the coaching. How familiar you are with bossing. This is important for me so that I know where we need to start the coaching at. So if you have pretty much no experience, so you're like really fresh with bossing, we're going to be going over a lot more fundamentals. But if you have a lot of experience with bossing and just something about a particular boss isn't clicking, then we don't need to go over fundamentals, and we can work on ironing out that one thing. Beyond that, we have a list of bosses. I have all 4 of the elite dungeons in here in case you either need help with all of the bosses or you need help with 1 or 2 of the bosses in these areas. I didn't feel like listing out each individual boss in the elite dungeons, so this is just more of a catch-all. Which aspect of this boss are you struggling with? This is where you say, this is what I need help with. If you're struggling with more fundamental stuff and then a particular boss is really taxing because you're still working on the fundamentals, then this would also be a good place to put that. So for instance, you're struggling at Raciel, you're taking too much damage, you know that you should be using more defensives, but you're not sure where you should be using the defensives, that's what you would write here. Or if a certain mechanic at a certain boss is really hard for you to deal with, that's what you'd write here. Are you comfortable with doing the coaching session on stream? Ideally, I'd like to stream this. It would just be fun for other people, other viewers to see what coaching looks like so they can decide if that's something they want to do. Alternatively, if you're not comfortable with doing it on stream, then I can do it off stream. It's not a big deal either way, but I would rather do it on stream just for obvious reasons. And then finally, would you prefer the setting to be more casual? Like, are we hanging out and I'm helping you, or more professional? Like, are we joking around and bantering? If you die, am I saying, wow, that was really bad, don't do that? Or if you die, the first thing is, okay, here's what you did wrong, here's what you need to do to fix it. This is for me, so I know how to conduct myself, and for you, so that you feel comfortable with what's going on. Because if you die and it's a dumb death, like, oh, you could have ate and you just chose not to, like, I don't want you to be upset because I said, okay, you're just trolling by not eating. Don't know why you didn't do that. That's what this is for, is just to make sure that we're on the same page about the type of conduct that we would expect. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the coaching. The form for this is going to be in my description, and then it's also going to be in my Discord, which is also going to be in the description. There's going to be a tab that no one's going to be able to respond to, but that tab will have this as the only thing in there so that you can access it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully some of you guys sign up for this, and then I think it'll be really nice just to work one-on-one with people, because sometimes guides are nice, but without having a guiding hand to like say, hey, here, you just messed up, I know that a lot of people can find it hard to wrap their head around guides. So if you like the content on this channel, feel free to give this video a like and to subscribe. And if you want to support me monetarily, feel free to become a member. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.